whole day. Stop. Yeah.
Chocolate rain. Build a tent and say the well is dry. Chocolate rain.
And tell Mommy again what you said you were going to do to him if he came here.
I said I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh. That's not nice.
If he's going to come in here, he's going to kick my ass.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
I'm BasilMarceau.com, your Republican candidate for governor. I'd like to recall all permits and registration for guns. Everyone can carry guns. If you kill someone, no, you get murdered.
Ah! Ooh! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch, Charlie! Ouch!
And it's like, wait, scaring me. So really, see, now it's locked in place, okay? So really, you say,
oh God. Take off your glasses and apologize to us.
I'll say sorry, but I'm not taking off my glasses.
Why not?
'Cause they're famous.
Maybe we can be together. Never.
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
Okay, now I have 2 fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for the 2013 Webby Awards, Patton Oswalt.
Walking down the street, I get side. I got no reason, no go
Hi. Oh, everyone, hi, how you guys doing? You okay? Yes, by all means, film this on your iPhones, because this will never be on the internet, ever. Yeah, preserve this forever in a shaky, blurry camera phone version. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I would like to thank everyone who is here and everyone who is watching this streaming. Thank you for inviting me onto your personal masturbation device. Thank you guys so much. If you used Apple Maps to arrive here, then welcome to Jamie Kennedy's New Year's Eve special. You are right on time. But whatever the reason you are here, I don't care. We're happy. We're happy that you came here, so thank you very much. This year's 2013 Webbies, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but they were entirely kickstarted. That's right. This whole, totally kickstarted. We didn't quite make our stretch goal, so instead of Louis C.K., I'm Patton Oswalt. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, and a special note to anyone watching this right now on a Vine, good night. Yeah, I know. I wanted to go like 2 seconds longer than a Vine would go. 2013. 2013 sounds like a science fiction future date, doesn't it? It doesn't sound real. And we're living right now in a far better and far more terrifying future than people could have ever imagined. Like, for instance, right now, any of you, if you want to, you can watch footage of your baby at any time. There's film in your phone. I think that's better than anything H.G. Wells or Jules Verne ever thought up. But also, we have tacos that are made of Doritos, and that is more horrifying than anything that Philip K. Dick or Harlan Ellison ever thought of. I'm sorry. It does blow my mind, like, how far the internet has come from when, like, I remember it in the mid-'90s when I first, like, for instance, right now, I have access to the internet on my phone. It's on, I can check it right now, but I'm not looking at it because I know that right now people are saying that I suck, so there's no point in me looking up my own name. There's no new ideas anymore, but some of the old ones aren't bad. They're bringing back Jack Bauer. That's good news. Netflix is going to start running new Arrested Developments in a couple days. Thank God. I am waiting for Redbox to bring back Mama's Family. Come on. Hurry up. Vicki Lawrence is still alive. We also need to look back on some of the things that we've lost on the internet this year. That's true. For an example, this year is the year that Kickstarter projects stop being for people who actually need them. Sorry. Remember Kickstarter last year? Hey, can you help me raise money for my Michael Moorcock-themed board game that I want to make by myself? And this year it's like, hey, can we all help Zach Braff get a little bit more wealthy? Anyway. Boy, Facebook stock, they had a little trouble going public this year, didn't they? Ooh. I think that's because the investors went over the numbers and had trouble finding value in your grandmother clicking like in your post about depression. I just don't know where the money would come back from that. This year, a portrait of a topless bee author sold for $2 million. Wow, that got applause. A painting of a topless bee author sold $2 million. Now, the guy that bought it wishes to remain anonymous. And do you know why? Because he paid $2 million for a painting of bee author's tits. I'll scream it again. I don't care. There's like 3 single malt scotches over at that bar, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. Keep that in mind as the evening goes on and some of my stuff doesn't work. All right. We all learned some very, very big lessons from the internet this year. I'd like to go over them right now. Lesson number 1, you still should not pick up a hitchhiker with a hatchet. I know it seemed like we had turned a corner, but apparently, nope, they're crazy and they murder you. Lesson number 2, cats are cool. They're cool. Baking is cool. A woman who owns cats and a bakery might be crazy, but she is God's child, and she will stab you with a barbecue skewer. Lesson number 3, it's very hard to make people care about issues in Africa when you're naked and masturbating in San Diego. It's a little hard to do the leap, because the guy with his, please, I'm gonna look at you as my face of love, goddammit. You better do not stop smiling, because my heart is breaking right now. All right, here's lesson number 4. I learned this the hard way. If the commercial streams slow, the video will stream fast. If the commercial streams fast, the video is gonna stream very, very slow. That's not that funny, but that's so true, isn't it? Like it's like I dropped some really somber wisdom on you guys. And the final lesson, ready? Anything with Russian dashboard camera in the title will be the most entertaining thing you watch all day. That got applause. That is true. Wow, the internet made it another year. Can you believe it? A whole other year. We're hanging on. We are hanging on, folks. You know that in a couple months, that means Time Magazine will do another article going, is the internet here to stay? We should look at this. It's also weird how the internet has now lapped reality. It moves at such a different pace. Like remember the Gangnam Style guy? And remember the video that initially we all loved it. Then we got sick of it because you did a parody, and then someone else did a parody of it. Okay, that video is 10 months old. It's 10 months old. So the thing that you are now going, oh, that old thing, that is as old as your baby that still can't talk. That now equals old. By the way, here's how fast the internet moves. If I say right now to anyone that's watching this streaming, draw me erotic fan art of me having sex with Buster Keaton, not only would that happen, that's happening right now. That's how fast it's going on. And this year, Apple's coming out with a computer watch. Google's doing computer glasses. So now that we're in the year 2013, all these companies are trying to take us forward to the future that we imagined in 1987, apparently. Single malt scotch. There's Lafroig. There is Glenmorangie. There's a Macallan. The Macallan is delightful. Peaty, not a lot of smoke. I'm just saying. We were here last year, and Twitter was awesome. Remember how great Twitter was? Oh, it's like this. Right. This year, Twitter turned into hillbilly Google. I don't know what it is. All Twitter says, hey, what time's the game on? Why aren't there more dragons in the new Xbox games? Is the Titanic movie real? Okay, I'm gonna leave you with some hard numbers before we start, all right? These are all these, we looked these up. 50%, half of internet bandwidth goes to Netflix and YouTube. That's true, half of it. 49% goes to porn. The remaining 1% is what we're here to celebrate tonight. That's right. So, folks, welcome to the 2013 Webby Awards. Oh my God. We really are an embattled few, aren't we? Damn it, let's give out some springs. Now, as you know, I don't need to tell you this, Webby Award acceptance speeches, they're only 5 words. They're 5 words. So really, keep it concise. Think of it as nerd haiku. If you go into like 8 or 9 words, then you're Jane Fonda at the 1970s, Oscars all of a sudden. Keep it nice and tight. I know no one's ever really gone over. I know you guys will all be great. So how about we bring on our first 2 presenters for the evening? We have some pretty amazing people lined up. That's right. The first 2 guys I'm going to bring out, they have a radio show, they have a podcast that are both amazing at explaining really complicated stuff very, very easy. I am a huge fan of their podcast. I listen to it all the time. I'm not kidding. On the treadmill when I'm trying to hit my target heart rate, and then I give up and just walk at 3 miles an hour and have them explain to me how Agatha Christie fought with dementia. It's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, here to present tonight's Webby and People's Voice winner for overall social presence, the hosts of Radiolab, Robert Krulwich and Jad Abumrad.
So, as hosts of a radio show, Jad and I get a lot of people coming up to us saying, so that's what you look like. And,
But that must be nothing compared to what our next winners experience. As the online persona of the Mars Curiosity rover, these winners are tasked with giving voice to a car-sized robot roaming all over the planet Mars.
Through their first-person tweet as Curiosity traversed the red planet, they created an accessible play-by-play account of Curiosity's mission, which isn't so easy when you're dealing with things like solar conjunction.
They managed to capture our imagination while keeping us informed and even making us laugh. Let's take a look at how Curiosity Mars rover established itself in the world of social media this past year.
T-minus 10, 9, 8.
3, 2,
1.
Parachute deploy around Mach 1.7. Parachute is deployed. We are decelerating. We are in powered flight. Standing by for sky crane. Sky crane is started. Touchdown confirmed. We're safe on Mars. Time to see where our curiosity will take us.
We are more than proud to honor NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory as this year's Webby and People's Voice winner for overall social presence.
These guys are seriously our rock stars. It's like Kevin Spacey and then the following names. Here to accept are the voices behind Mars Curiosity rover Veronica McGregor, Courtney O'Connor, and Stephanie L. Smith.
Curiosity kills. Ignorance. Encourage science.
Damn, that... Angels, there's been a murder on the moon. Wow. Oh my God. When did NASA get so sexy? All right. Oh my God. I thought Jad and Robert were hot Mexican women too. I was surprised to see them right there. Their episode about how pain works is one of the weirdest. I'm telling you, I'm just promoting their show. It's incredible. Go listen to it. Radio Lab. You'll love it. All right. All right. I know. Okay. So, since we're talking about social media presence and tweeting, I'd like to try a little experiment in this room. Basically, this is sort of the Illuminati of the internet, all gathered in one place. It's like we brought the Avengers and the Justice League together. So, if you were to tweet out, say, #Webbies, I wonder if it would trend. It would. You guys are linked to the whole planet. So, if sometime during the next segment you want to tweet out #Webbies, let's see what happens. Or if you want to tweet out cast Patton Oswalt as Dr. Octopus in the Spider-Man movie. Who knows what would happen? Either one. Not all of our Webby Award winners will be able to take the stage, but throughout the night we will see some of them sharing their 5-word speeches via the magic of video, but some of them, like right now, are going to 5-word it right here on this stage. So, starting now, as we welcome some of the victors from the social and interactive advertising space, the People's Voice Award for Net Art goes to Chrome Experiments 500 from the Google Creative Lab.
Keep sending us Chrome experiments.
The People's Voice Award for Social Entertainment, goes to The Onion.
Anyone want a free Webby?
Oh, Salon.com thinks you guys are mean. The People's Voice Award for Branded Content goes to the Creators Project, nice, from Vice Media.
Look inside, create, and innovate.
The People's Voice Award for Online Guerrilla and Innovation goes to Old Spice Muscle Music by Wyden and Kennedy.
Buy a lot of Old Spice.
The Webby Award for Banner Singles goes to the original click from Allmap BBD0. BBDO, sorry.
Great idea. Fit anywhere. Obrigado.
Somebody's on bath salts. Okay. Aspiring Don Drapers or Roger Sterlings or Peggy Olsons, take a look at what Tribal DDB has been up to.
Exactly 43 years after the original bed-in, we captured that magical spirit. But we added a bit of 21st century and invented a completely new technology that allowed people from all over the world to interact with the piano.
Be My Guest, an online campaign that offered you the chance to win a flight sitting next to a world-famous Dutch celebrity.
Move On, the first road movie, developed in cooperation with users. The campaign platform and the mobile app offer users over 100 opportunities to take part in the project.
Well, I would like to know why they don't accommodate vegetarians.
I'd like to know if it's actually 100% pure beef.
We listened to every question, then answered them all, openly, honestly, and in real time. It was the one thing people weren't expecting from McDonald's: the truth.
You owe an extra $1.
Why is it more?
Because you have a penis?
Like Noah made the ark, this is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the winner of this year's award for Agency of the Year, Tribal DDB. Here to accept the award is Chief Executive Officer Paul Gunning.
We're hiring. Send your resumes.
Here to present a Webby Special Achievement Award to two of the visionaries behind House of Cards is Robin Wright.
A couple of years ago, David Fincher came to me and he said, "We have a great part for you. Basically, you're Lady Macbeth to Kevin Spacey's Richard III. And half of your scenes will involve the two of you looking out a fake window and smoking herbal cigarettes that taste like diesel fuel." I said, "Oh, wow, that's so great. I can't wait." But what really sold me was that I was going to get to play with the extraordinary Kevin Spacey. And maybe I'm twisted, but I thought, who wouldn't want to jump in the sack with Kaiser Soze? So it's not often that you get to be a part of something this revolutionary. By releasing a full season on Netflix without a traditional TV partner, House of Cards proclaimed that the age of binge watching had fully arrived, and it brought original online content to the mainstream worldwide. The result is, according to rumor, House of Cards is the most watched show in the world. But none of it would have been possible without Kevin and his producing partner, Dana Brunetti. Their company, Trigger Street Productions, has been experimenting with online models for years. 11 years ago, they began nurturing writers and filmmakers through an online community, allowing them to collaborate and showcase their work. So teaming up with Netflix was a natural evolution for them, and proof of their bold approach in both business and art making. I'm honored to present a Webby Special Achievement Award to two of the executive producers of House of Cards, Kevin Spacey and Dana Brunetti.
The Oscars should do this.
Here to present the Webby for Artist of the Year, please welcome one half of the residents of Portlandia, Fred Armisen.
Thank you so much. I love Grimes. I love her music. She is beyond brilliant. I feel like whenever I hear her music, it is immediately great. The first time I heard Grimes, I was like, what is this? It makes me feel very lucky to be in this time of music. And she's a visionary, and everything that she does, and I think visually too, is just revolutionary all the time. And it's really something that someone can make something so deep and so amazing. I love it. I love it. It is my honor to present the 2013's Webby Award for Artist of the Year to Grimes.
This is more than 5 words. 6. Thanks.
Okay. We all go to Pitchfork, do we not? We all do. And I know I do. I think it's because they're consistent and they're impeccable with their taste in music. And they have a point of view, they have an angle, and they have a point of reference that we all use. Even if I personally don't agree with a review here and there, you know, what number they give it, I still respect and understand where they're coming from, because I think that it comes from a place of that they're just music fans, true music fans. I love their videos. They're so well made and curated, and I think their articles are great. I love that you can't post comments on there. How great is that? Right? I feel like comments have become just sort of just white noise, you know. I'm going to admit to you also openly that at the end of every year, this is how cool or uncool I am. I download all of their top 50 albums of the year. I just do it blindly. And I do it because I want to be connected to what they are connected to. That's how much I trust and respect them. I feel like knowing them is like knowing your best friend's cooler older brother or sister. These are some things that they've been up to.
This plane is definitely crashing!
They're big fans.
Very talented young boys. Stick with it, they go somewhere.
The landscape changed really quickly in front of us.
I think they're very inventive and emotional and cool.
I think rule number 1 is just don't answer questions you don't really know the answer to.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the Webby Award for Entertainment Channel, Pitchfork. Here to accept is its founder, Ryan Schreiber.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Live long, create, and prosper.
No more jokes about Uranus.
Working, not working? Is working.
Zillow is zucking awesome.
Made possible by Mitt Romney.
Damn, I love
these animations. I'm serious. All right. Here to present the Webby Award for Breakout of the Year. Oh, please welcome. I have enjoyed many evenings at her home and met a very drunk Sean Young there. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Ariana Huffington.
Thank you so much, Patton. First of all, every time I've been on the Webby stage, I was restricted to 5 words. So I feel completely liberated. I have an about 45-minute speech. I hope you're all ready for it. I don't know if you follow Patton on Twitter, but if you don't, you must. Because I think it's imperative that one day his Twitter feed is printed on a scroll to be preserved for future generations to explain life on Earth to future alien invaders. Because it covers everything from high-minded thoughts on Oscar Wilde to very basic thoughts on his bodily functions like farting. The theme of this year's Webbies is Winning is Huge, aka the story of David Karp. By the way, David has generously agreed to donate the open bar. It will stay open from 9 p.m. to just about forever. And seriously, David, just enjoy it. Just absolutely soak it all in, because then come the lawsuits. Another big win, and one that we're here to celebrate tonight, and that involves even more money than the Yahoo Tumblr deal, is the Obama victory. And here we are going to celebrate the 3 people who are very responsible for that victory. They are known as the Digital Dream Team. They are Chief Technology Officer Harper Reed. I was sitting next to him at dinner. He's very funny. Otherwise known as Hipster, Tech Freak, and the King of the Nerds. Chief Innovation and Integration Officer Michael Slaby, and Digital Director Teddy Goff. They truly broke new ground in technology. I mean, they even broke the laws of math. They took Mitt Romney's 47%, do you remember the 47%? And they turned it into a 53% majority. That's kind of amazing. There was no part of the campaign that didn't revolutionize. They revolutionized fundraising, they revolutionized recruiting, they revolutionized data, and they even revolutionized storytelling. So basically, they know everything about everybody. If there is a person that you want to buy a birthday present for and you don't know them really well, just call these guys up. They will tell you exactly what the person wants, and because Barack Obama is so grateful to them, he may even personally deliver it to your friend. So let's go to video.
We had this big advantage of time, right? We had a whole year to sort of plan and do product development and sort of work on the early engineering of the platforms that we knew we were going to need, which is not something we ever had in 08.
Technology in 2008 was much more accidental. It was more bubblegum and baling wire. It was like, OMG, we need this thing, we have to put it all together. Whereas this cycle, it was very deliberate.
A lot of my day on the campaign at the beginning was just massive numbers of interviews and flying around and finding people and bringing talent to Chicago.
We were able to kind of build this kind of group of statisticians and organizers and analysts and just kind of this really diverse group of people.
This is a candidate who appeals to people who are science-minded, data-minded.
And I was responsible for the technology platform for the analytics team.
I was the director of engineering.
I was the CTO.
The deputy digital director.
Campaign's chief analytics officer.
The chief integration and innovation officer.
The deputy chief analytics officer.
The chief digital strategist.
I was one of the 3 deputy campaign managers on the campaign.
I was the digital director for President Obama's 2012 campaign.
So it gives me great pleasure to present the Breakout of the Year Award to the Obama Digital Dream Team, Harper, Michael, and Teddy. Keep applauding, you know, they have mastered digital more than live.
Choose the duck-sized horses. Harper.
The internet is everywhere. It's invading every waking soul. Beware.
Thanks, friend.
Nice day out, huh?
Yeah, not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud, huh? And you'll need these.
Okay, thanks.
The internet is everywhere.
The cloud. Oh my.
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
What are you staring at, dude?
Your overly tan duck faces.
We've got one that can see. We've got one that can see. We've got one that can see.
The internet! The internet! Don't let it take over! Don't let it take over! Head indoors! The internet is everywhere!
The what now?
Never mind. Right now, right?
So nice. You look so cute. Stay right there. Such a good one.
You don't get it, do you? You saps. The internet is taking over and you can't even see it.
I'm suddenly so cold.
My God.
It's too late. The internet is bigger now than you could ever imagine. What could you possibly do to stop it?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. But I can't really fight, and I have so much bubblegum. So seriously, I mean, we're good. I really don't want any trouble. And I love the 4chan stuff secretly, so you know, I'm okay. I mean, do you guys want any of this? Because it's like the classic flavor, but I don't know, it's like a fruit thing or something. It's good. Oh, God. I really need to lose weight. All right. Remember how back in the late 60s, all the future filmmakers, Scorsese and Spielberg, and they all came out of the Roger Corman world? Well, the future Hollywood gunslingers are going to come out of Funny or Die and 5-second films and college humor. And the future film critics, the Pauline Kaels and Eberts, will come out of Red Letter Media and the Onion's AV Club. If Peter Biskind, if you're watching this, try to stay alive. You can write a whole other book about it. Take my word for it. But, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome some of the winners for online film and video. Here they come. The Webby and People's Voice Award for Best Web Personality Host, goes to Mike Rugnetta at the PBS Idea Channel. Yeah!
Here's an idea. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, he had me a little tense there. The Webby Award for News and Information Channel goes to HuffPost Live from the Huffington Post Media Group.
Like cable news, only watchable.
There went the most tan guy here. All right. The Webby Award and People's Voice Award for Public Service and Activism Channel goes to the Uncultured Project.
Some winners aren't online yet.
Nice. Woo! The Webby Award for Comedy, Individual Short, or Episode, goes to The Wire, the musical from Funny or Die.
Everybody should watch The Wire.
Yeah. The People's Voice Award for a documentary individual episode goes to Out for Change from the Ford Foundation.
Equality, 38 states to go.
Yeah. Damn, she looked like a superhero. Did you see that dress? Notice how the loudest table is the closest to the bar? All right, the Webby Award and People's Voice Award for a documentary series. Oh, okay. I'm not a sports fan, but this goes to ESPN 30 for 30 short films. This is an amazing series. You should watch this.
Sorry, I'm not Bill Simmons.
Nice. Oh, I wish they would do a 30 for 30 for rolling up 10th level Rangers. All right. Speaking of, wow, there's the nerds right there. Okay, that table. I understood that was the, nice. Speaking of sports, here to present, I'm sorry for calling you guys out. Speaking of sports, here to present the Webby Award for Athlete of the Year, please welcome Michelle Beadle, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's a good documentary. He's not a sports fan, so he'll love these next words. When we think of sports on the internet, a lot of us think of highlights, bloopers, but believe it or not, the internet is way more than just a way to watch LeBron James flop during the NBA playoffs. That's funny if you like basketball. It's also a showcase for the inspiring. And this year, no athlete reminded us of this more than Chris Kluwe. As a punter for the Minnesota Vikings, he was not necessarily a household name, wasn't the superstar quarterback, didn't have the multi-million-dollar endorsement deals, and didn't just get that white-hot media attention. But he proved the internet is a level playing field where a punter has the same potential to lead as a quarterback. When he saw something that he thought was wrong, he said so over and over. He used the internet to deliver his message of acceptance, personal freedom, and moral courage to the world. Chris had a lot to lose by being so vocal and gutsy, but he refused to sit on the sidelines. Instead, he kept posting and tweeting and talking, challenging all of us to tackle prejudice and injustice and ignorance. I can't think of any athlete on the world stage who is more deserving of the first ever Webby for an Athlete of the Year than Chris Kluwe.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Kluwe. Really sorry I can't be there right now. As you can see, I'm in Raiders gear. I would really like to thank the Webbies for allowing me to record my acceptance speech because I've already lost one job this year. I would prefer not to lose a second one, so kind of need to be here. But anyways, on to the acceptance speech. Treat others with empathy. Bye.
I love Chris Kluwe, by the way. Awesome. So, here to present the Webby Award for Lifetime Achievement is a 26-year-old who just sold his company, Tumblr, for $1.1 billion. And I kind of know how he feels because when I was 26, this is a little bit of a brag, I sold an ounce of weed for $180. So So I'd like to personally say, welcome to the club. Big hand for David Karp, ladies and gentlemen, David Karp. I'm building a deck on my home. I'll talk to you backstage.
Thank you, Patton. Thank you, everyone. Come with me on a brief trip back through time, all the way to 1987, 3 years before the term World Wide Web had even been coined, and I was one. Imagine the offices of CompuServe, filled with brilliant engineers in Reeboks and acid wash jeans. Now zero in on one genius in particular, a guy named Steve Wilhite. At this exact moment, Steve is pumping his fists and victory because he changed the future of the internet. He has just invented the graphic interchange format. That was a quarter of a century ago, which in internet terms is even older than Yahoo. And yet Steve's creation is even more vital today than ever. These moving pictures make us smile, make us cringe, they make us think, feel, and remember. And we have Steve to thank for that. Let's take a look at some of Steve's invention and what it has wrought. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of this year's Webby for Lifetime Achievement, Steve Wilhite. Instead of speaking his 5 words tonight, Steve is using his own invention to accept his award.
Avert your gaze, for a Titan passes! We've been feeding your mind, now it's time to feed your body. This is my single Lefroy. Plenty of that over at the bar. As you know, we have a tradition here at the Webbies. We're about to break for dinner right now, that's right. And as you all know, whoever finds the fingernail in their salad gets a $20 gift certificate to Sephora. So happy hunting, and keep the hashtag trending during dinner break. Oh, and after the break, Seinfeld is here. That's right. Yes. Frank Seinfeld from Horizon Office Systems will be here with a thrilling presentation on folder tabs. So stick around. See you guys after dinner.
You might not remember us, but we met in the 90s. Discs were square, desktop folders had personality. You were pumping jams, water, shoes. Extra storage space was just a zipper away. You really had nothing to lose, unless you were playing for keeps. The future was bright. You grew up, so did we. Reconnect with the new Internet Explorer.
City is over 200 years old. In that time, there have been some good days and some difficult ones. But through it all, we've persevered, supporting some of the biggest ideas in modern history.
So why should our history matter to you? Because for more than 2 centuries,
we've been helping ideas move from ambition to achievement. And the next great idea could be yours.
Twitter, Tumblr, Flickr, Blick, Squirrel, Scrubly, Verb, Bluckets, Dick, Snoresblat, Stinker, Pish, Snoresblat Beta, Flumper, Snoresblat Beta Plus, Shaka Khan. Need a guide? Get Netted. Sign up for Netted by the Webbies, a daily email that brings you all the best sites and apps, all recommended by the Webby Awards. Better living through the internet starts at netted.net.
And the Webby for Best Duck Face goes to a duck.
Excuse me, do you guys know where the after party is tonight? So you don't. Oh, okay. Do you happen to... sorry, do you happen to know... What? So, what the... That's not even helpful.
Just look it up online.
Oh, right. Let's after party Webby style.
Yay! Dinner's over. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Thank you, guys. We're out of Lafroig. One more bit of business before we explain what this is all about. Our Webby Person of the Year, Frank Ocean, is sad that he could not make it this year, but he did send, he sent this awesome video. Let's all watch it really quickly. Here we go.
Howdy guys, I'm Frank Ocean. Just want to get on and say thanks to the Webby for the Person of the Year award. I'm actually on the internet right now. That's what I was looking at. You can't see anything. I promise it's not porn. Sorry I couldn't get to New York to accept personally. I'm in Los Angeles kind of working like a madman. But I'll come out next year and watch somebody else fumble through the acceptance speech. Means a lot though. Thanks. Bye.
And then his Ambien kicked in. Okay. You know what else just happened? I just met the NASA scientists backstage. The three, hotties, the Kill Bill types. But oh my God, they sent a robot to Mars. They sent a robot to Mars. Oh my, How you doing? So, see, that's one of the best things about the Webby Awards every year. Everyone is either doing something cool, they're on the verge of doing something cool, or they're on the verge of being on the verge of doing something cool. And the two dudes that are about to take the stage right now fall into all three of those categories, which violate the space-time continuum. These next guys are called Tan Lines. And if you haven't checked out their interactive video for their song Not the Same, then you're not cool. So ladies and gentlemen, give a huge Webby Awards welcome for Tan Lines. There they are.
say the things no one else will ever dare. So pardon me for asking, pardon me for thinking, pardon me for asking, pardon me for thinking. All me is asking, all me is thinking, all me is asking, all me is thinking. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you. So lie to yourself. Why you just not scared? All the things that you felt were always there. So pardon me for asking, pardon me for thinking, pardon me for asking, pardon me for thinking. All me is asking, all me is thinking, all me is asking, all me is thinking. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. Do what you don't do. Say it out when you mean it, with caps lock emotions. I'm in awe of you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Full-length speech on Vine.
Kummerspeck.
German for grief bacon.
Thank you, Internet. Weird wins.
We don't hate babies. Honestly.
Kittens, lasers, trannies, and unicorns.
After party at my place.
In partnership with Quantcast, the Webby spoke with some of this year's winners to learn about how their organizations use analytics to adapt to the ever-growing number of mobile users.
When we look at audience growth, one of the important things for us is to see how our demographics change as our audience grows. So we use Quantcast to look at demographic data, whether it's a person's age, gender, income level, location, to really get a sense of who's coming to our site. We've had our editors on Reddit doing AMAs. We also had Jeffrey Tambor on there promoting our Amazon pilot, Onion News Empire. So just a lot of things where we, play with all these new things that are coming out and try to understand how we evolve in this new digital world.
For us, it starts up front and really conceiving the full editorial product experience across multiple devices, across mobile, across tablet, across laptop, desktop, etc. and increasingly even across large monitors in the living room. Our sites, SB Nation, Polygon, and even The Verge have really leaned into designing for mobile and making sure that the mobile experiences are really consistent for our readers and for our advertisers too.
I think you do see these great high-level engagement rates with a tablet. You see more quick hits with a phone. You see somewhere in between with desktop. And we on the publishing side have to think about that. One of the fantastic statistics that Quantcast gives you is the percentage of folks who are kind of addict or loyal visitors, and is a huge part of the story of what Pitchfork is and who our audience is.
Yeah! And now I highly encourage all of you to focus every ounce of your attention on these winners for mobile. The Webby Award for Music goes to Songza.
Yes, we have twerking playlists.
Nice. The People's Voice Award for news, tablet, and all the devices goes to Al Jazeera English.
Coming next, Al Jazeera America.
The Webby Award and People's Voice Award for best use of GPS or location technology goes to Google Maps for iPhone.
Only get lost on purpose.
Nice. The Webby Award for Education and Reference handheld devices goes to the MoMA Art Lab. Nice.
Create art. Your kids do.
Oh, she's right. The Webby Award for Integrated Mobile Experience goes to Make TV from Party.
Sorry, I can speak English.
One more Lefroy guy will be less understandable than him. The Webby Award for Entertainment Handheld Devices goes to Lego Superheroes Movie Maker from Pereira and Odell.
Would be cooler out of Lego.
Ooh, well. Now comes my favorite part of the Webby Awards, when we take a step back from all the guffaws and the snickers to spend a few moments to celebrate the single greatest internet achievement of the year. You all know what this is. This year, the Webby Awards partnered with BuzzFeed so that you, the public, this isn't the public, this is the elite. They tell the public where to go get sushi. Where the public could vote on which meme was the most profound, the most moving, and the most inspiring. Some of you voted for a gentleman who likes it Gangnam Style, while others voted for goats that shout like humans, and still others Harlem Shaked It. But in the end, the winner, by a landslide, was... Grumpy Cat! Grumpy Cat! Who I will be playing in the Noah Baumbach version of this. There's really not... I seriously could totally... If Paul Giamatti turns it down, it's mine. Look at that. Look at Grumpy Cat. Oh! Are you mad that Enlighten got canceled? I am. Grumpy Cat. There really isn't much to say about this cat that hasn't been said before. Look at that face! Oh. I'll tell you this, though. Given that last year's meme winner was Nyan Cat, I think it is safe to say that the internet is run by shut-in cat ladies. Yeah. So congratulations on owning the internet, my grandmother. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the real visionaries in the world all have three names. Alexander Graham Bell, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Cher, and of course, the executive director of the Webby Awards, ladies and gentlemen, David Michelle Davies.
Let's give it up for the champion of the internet, Patton Oswalt, right? It's wonderful to be back at Cipriani. What do you guys think? Yeah. So, like the internet itself, there's more to the Webby Awards than might meet the eye. And true to tradition, and to help me explain how we've all gotten here, I've enlisted the help of this year's winner in one of my favorite categories, as you know, the weird category. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one tiny hand. The Webbies began in 1996, shortly after the launch of Netscape Navigator, when an illustrious group of nerds thought an award show for the web could focus attention on all the great new websites that were popping up every day. And oh hi, the Webby Awards were born. And just as fast and furiously as the web grew, so did our Academy. Soon there were over 1,000 judges representing all facets of web expertise. The Academy now boasts visionary thinkers from more than 40 countries across the globe, and they carefully judged 11,000 pieces of internet work. In consultation with PricewaterhouseCoopers, the Academy selected the Webby Award winners tonight, and the public cast nearly 2 million votes in the People's Voice Awards. I hope you'll join me tonight in giving a big hand to all of tonight's winners. And how about with that, one more, my favorite, one more tiny hand. Okay. Thanks so much for being here. We're thrilled with all the work you did. Give yourselves a big round of applause and enjoy the show.
Hi, what's up?
Here to present our next Webby Special Achievement Award is the maven of all things Bachelor or Bachelorette. Please welcome Chris Harrison.
It's a good song. I appreciate you introducing me by the character I play. Of course, you all know me as the great actor Michael Ian Black, host of Burning Love. When the geniuses behind Burning Love, the gentleman over here and the ladies at table 38, came up with this idea, the first question, who would play the host, Chris Harrison? How do we capture his beauty, his essence, his talent, his humility? And so, of course, they went to the usual names, Brad Pitt, Clooney, Kevin Spacey, I think, was up for it. Then they got weird. It was Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, even that annoying kid from Modern Family. But eventually, as they say, crap rolls downhill. So it came to me, Michael Ian Black. Stars of such hit as Ed. But I got into this role. You're not that drunk. And I went deep, so much so that Harrison's kids now call me Daddy. And I went deeper, and his ex-wife now calls me Big Daddy. Is Harrison here? You know what I'm saying, right? I think what she's saying is I'm bringing a little more to the party. All right, for those of you who live your life on the internet, I really am Chris Harrison, the host of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. And my penis isn't that small. Hey, really? That was one time. And it's said that imitation is the highest form of flattery, and that's something I have to remind myself each time I watch an episode of Burning Love. And I do love this web series. This wildly successful web comedy has done nothing but lampoon my life's work for the past 11 years. Quite honestly, I don't get it. As host of The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Bachelor Pad, Ashley and JP's wedding, The Bachelor, Where Are They Now? Tonight, Bachelor's Funniest Moments. You missed it because you were here. Anyway, you guys get the point. I have devoted my career to playing matchmaker for young people in search of love. And yet the creators of Burning Love have reduced my public service to a silly parade of young, drunk, shirtless, flip-flop wearing airheads. Thank you, sir. Completely different from the young, drunk, shirtless, flip-flop wearing airheads on my show. But truthfully, I am thrilled to present this award to the creators of Burning Love by assembling an extraordinary group of actors and writers. They have made a hilarious web series that's remarkable for its high production value, huge success, and groundbreaking penetration. Although we've had plenty of groundbreaking penetration as well. We usually tell them play just the tip, but they go further. Oh, you haven't done it. That's why they have me after dinner. Burning Love is a winner of multiple Webby Awards tonight. Special Achievement, Best Individual Performance for Ken Marino. He's not that good. Best Comedy Series for Executive Producers, Erica Oyama, Mike Rosenstein, Stuart Cornfield, Jonathan Stern, Ken Marino again, and Mr. Ben Stiller. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Burning Love.
This season on Burning Love, Mark Orlando is used to feeling the heat of fire, but now he's looking for someone to ignite the flames of love.
I know I have a lot to give to a partner. I just want someone to give it to. Every night, and in the morning, and sometimes in the shower.
What's up, ladies?
We connected on so many levels.
M for Mark. No.
The ladies are going to send the first lady home.
We're trying to heal the breach in our inner security system.
My baby! No, Jay, wait, it's just a baby!
Is this for real? Is this happening?
This interview is over. This is so unfair to me.
Mark.
Can I get it? What? Can I get an amen? I'm just looking to park my heart somewhere. Preferably somewhere with running water.
Do you really think that you're going to be ready to propose?
I think Mark's going to make it through this.
To true love. True love.
I'm just pissed it's better than my show. Here to accept a Special Achievement Award are Ken Marino and Erica Oyama.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beyonce!
Gracias. Have you guys seen Burning Love? You guys, it is so, oh my God, it is so hilarious. Ken Marino, brilliant. And I know that he's only a producer on it, but that Ben Stiller guy, this could launch him into movies. I know that sounds crazy, but it's pretty funny. Hey, walking back and forth to the mic like this, that burns calories, right? I'm walking off all my scotch tonight. Look, I'm wearing a Nike Plus Fuel Band. And here's all, it's just, hang on. I'll tell you my fitness goal for the day. It says, pound cake is not salad. Okay, look, I'm gonna do a lap around the room while you guys take a look at the Nike Fuel Band in action. Check it out.
As we experimented with the algorithm behind Fuel and the design of the experience, our work gave us an insight we felt summed up the Fuel Band story. Everything you do counts.
Can you count, suckers?
At launch, this became the campaign that introduced Fuel to the world. From the moment they put it on in the morning, users are constantly interacting with the Fuel Band and the service that drives it. They are sharing more, talking about the brand more, and spending more on Nike products. This is the Nike Plus Fuel Band.
and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the People's Voice Award for Connected Products, the Nike Plus Fuel Band. Here to accept the award is someone who could not be more upset to see his fitness product attached to me. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a heartbroken Wade Convey.
Doing what you love counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to present a special Webby Awards tribute, please welcome Ben Wickler.
Aaron Swartz was my friend. He was also a genius. He was a prodigy, a writer, an activist, a disruptor, and a troublemaker in all the best ways. I would say that Aaron was a visionary, but visionary is insufficient because Aaron didn't just see how the world could change and should change. He acted to change it. Aaron lived his values, values that all of us should aspire to. He fought for a more free and open internet. He fought for justice in the political system, in the legal system. He fought throughout his life for a better world for all of us. Aaron was a maker, and he made things that for any of us would constitute a proud life's work. But for him, they were the product of a few years, maybe a few months, maybe a side project while he was doing something else. He helped to create Reddit. He developed the Open Library. He wrote the web framework web.py, which helped inspire FriendFeed, which helped create the news feed. He founded the good government site watchdog.net. He helped to develop RSS 1.0 and Creative Commons and Demand Progress, which launched the fight with the EFF against SOPA and PIPA. And he did Aaron fought to change things, and he did change things, and he did all of this by the age of 26. He died this January. We miss him terribly, but his work still lives. Just a few days ago, the New Yorker magazine unveiled Strongbox, an open source tool created by Aaron that allows anyone to communicate anonymously and securely with journalists. His influence on the internet is incalculable, and so is the impact that he's had on people all over the globe. After his death, his friends and family were flooded with messages, not just by people who aspired to do the things that he had, but from people who wanted to live the kind of life that he led, a life dedicated to the service of others, a life uncompromising in its ideals. Let's take a moment to see some footage from a new documentary that's up now on Kickstarter that gives us a glimpse of just how many lives Aaron touched.
Aaron would get into long arguments with friends where he was the one defending the system.
What are you doing? Flickr has video now.
And they were saying, no, it's all broken, it's all corrupt. And he was saying, no, you can really make a difference. You can make change.
What was so striking about him was I had certainly met other young developers, technical folks who were programming by the age of 7, 8, 9, 10, but he was the only person that I met who already had awakened himself to politics.
People understand this bill is going to change the rules for the internet, not just in the United States, but around the world. There are a lot of people, a lot of powerful people, who want to clamp down on the internet. We can't let that happen.
He was, in my humble opinion, one of the true extraordinary revolutionaries that this country has produced.
He believed that he could change the world, and he was right. Out of the last week and out of today, phoenixes are already rising.
Aaron believed that, you literally ought to be asking yourself all of the time, what is the most important thing I could be working on in the world right now? And if you're not working on that, why aren't you?
I mean, I feel very strongly that it's not enough to just live in the world as it is, to just kind of take what you're given and, follow the things that adults told you to do and that, your parents told you to do and that society tells you to do. I think you should always be questioning.
Aaron's father, Robert, is here, and he'd like to say a few words.
I only wish that Aaron were here to see the response to what he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to present the People's Voice Award for Blog Cultural from Tan Lines, please welcome Jesse Cohen and Eric M.
Hi again. A bottle blonde in studded boots who's worried that her band is getting too poppy.
Dozens of Amish tourists waiting on a subway platform.
A weather-beaten guy looking lovingly at his companion and saying, "She saved my life."
These are just some of the complicated souls immortalized on the blog, Humans of New York.
It's such a simple idea. Walk around the city and take pictures of people going about their lives. All ages, races, sizes, all manners of handlebar mustaches.
In just a couple of years, Humans of New York has drawn over 1 million followers on Facebook and Tumblr, and it just keeps getting bigger and broader. Let's take a look.
Here to accept the People's Voice Award for Blog Cultural is the creator of Humans of New York, Brandon Stanton.
Still can't pay my rent.
Hi, guys. I took my little Nike thing off because it started crying. All right. Please help me welcome some of the profoundly accomplished winners for Outstanding Website Achievement. The People's Voice Award for Humor, yes, goes to Cracked.com. Michael Swaim is coming out. Here he is. Wrote some of my favorite articles, the words that Shakespeare invented. I read your site, you idiot. 5 words, you pasty shut-in, do it!
Anti-disestablishmentarianism, flossy-nosy nilipilification, pneumono-ultra-microscopic volcanosconiosis, most syllables.
C-. The People's Voice Award for Best Writing Editorial goes to The Verge from Vox Media.
Teamwork, ladies and gentlemen, teamwork.
Wow, he threw me. The Webby Award and People's Voice Award for Community go to Tumblr. Yeah.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck.
Damn! The internet girls have gotten hot and foul-mouthed. I like it. The Webby Award for Charitable Organizations Nonprofit goes to, oh my God, okay, this goes to an organization that was started by Andrew Shue, who's Elizabeth Shue's brother, who was my 80s crush, DoSomething.org.
Apathy can kiss DoSomething.org's Tookus.
Oh, filthy Yiddish, nice. Woo! I'm eating out my Gederim with aggravation. Gederim, the liver and yeah, the Jews. Hi. The Webby Award and People's Voice Award for blog business goes to Mashable.
Crowdsourced this speech. Didn't work.
He's sadder than Grumpy Cat. Did you see that? The Webby Award for Corporate Social Responsibility goes to City Forward from IBM.
Free the data! City Forward.
I thought Shannon Hoon was dead. All right, oh, here comes the video.
I could swore I've seen it. Don't know I went, but I was already there. The thing is, Brian knows that, you know, if I...
Schmoozing backstage, the Tumblr guy, I really need to build that deck. All right, now, the final award of the night here to present the Webby Award for Outstanding Comedic Performance. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the friendliest, warmest, and most unironic person on Twitter, the sincere Mr. Colin Quinn. I know that you're going to really tell it right.
I know. Thanks, Patton. What was I supposed to say? By the way, I know Jerry's 5-word speech. It's going to be, I can buy this place. Anyway, no, this is Cipriani. It's a nice place. Convenient, too. It was a real breeze to get over here. Thanks. Jesus Christ. You have to work in Goldman Sachs to know where this goddamn joint is. It's probably 3 tables of Goldman. When Jerry first, we were sitting having breakfast, and Jerry goes, you know, I want to do a show that's really a show that's kind of, you know, really a psyche, comedian, like inner emotional, just 2 comedians talking. And I remember saying to him, just do a fucking another sitcom and put me on it. Let's make some big money. But Jerry, as you know, doesn't need this. And he doesn't need this award. It's actually kind of an insult. No, I'm kidding. But what I'm saying... Honestly, I'm the kind of person that needs this goddamn award, and I'm not getting it, and Jerry doesn't need it, and he's getting it, but that's life. You know how it goes. Here's my point, is that... Now, Jerry really wanted to... He did this totally... I mean, he did it, you know, not for the money, not for... He loves comedians, and he just wanted to do something that he did for love. So let's go to some footage of it.
Could we start with a coffee? I'd like some coffee as well, please. We're dying for some coffee. You're not drinking coffee if you're not drinking it black, don't you think? No, I don't think. Oh, you like to monkey with it?
Wow, what is this?
It's a 69 Jaguar XKE.
It's beautiful.
One of the smoothest rides of my life, but don't bring it around my house. It might cut my salary.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Eh ben alors, merde!
Oh, boy. You like coffee? I love coffee. The whole damn show is about coffee, Dave.
I do it, Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's winner of the Webby for Outstanding Comedic Performance, Jerry Seinfeld.
Why 5 words? It doesn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That's our show. Yeah, you made it. Congratulations again to the winners. Join us at the after party. You guys, not the weirdos watching at home. That'll be creepy. Stay, have your mom bring you down some Ovaltine. The after party is at Amnesia, New York City. The address is on your seating cards. Yeah, it's like national treasure in here. Or simply search Webby After Party Yext for more details. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. We will see you next year. Have a great night. Good night.